The end is not just a goal, it is a necessity, L. In a world that is suffocating under crime and decay, someone has to take the reins. If I don't act decisively, who will? Your ideals are just empty words while the innocent bleed.
But Light-kun, your decisive action is merely a guise for tyranny. You believe you're saving the world, but in reality, you're just a self-righteous executioner. Justice without accountability is a mockery, and your reign will crumble under the weight of its own hubris.
Hubris? No, it's called strength. You talk about accountability as if it's some kind of universal truth. But let's be real. Inaction is a betrayal of those who suffer. You think hesitation is noble. I see it as cowardice.
Cowardice is hiding behind a facade of power while ignoring the consequences of your actions. You're not a savior, you're a judge, jury, and executioner, all rolled into one. Your so-called justice is built on fear, and fear only breeds more chaos.
Chaos? No, it's control. Fear is the cornerstone of civilization, L. Without it, we're just sheep waiting to be slaughtered by the wolves. You refuse to see that my methods, while harsh, are the only way to bring about real change.
But what you call change is nothing more than oppression. You're erasing individuals, denying them their stories. Fear doesn't create loyalty, it creates resentment. You're building a house of cards, Light-kun, and it will collapse.
A house of cards? No, it's a fortress of order. I'd rather have a society ruled by fear than one where chaos reigns supreme. If you can't see that strength and decisiveness are essential in this battle, then you're part of the problem.
And if you can't understand that true justice requires compassion and understanding, then you're just another monster in a long line of tyrants. You're not above the law, you are the law, and that's precisely what makes you dangerous.
Dangerous? Maybe, but I am also the instrument of justice this world desperately needs. You cling to your ideals while the world crumbles around you. I will not apologize for taking action.
And I will not apologize for standing against tyranny, no matter how many masks you wear. You may think you're the future, but history is littered with the remains of those who sought to impose their vision through fear.
History remembers those who dared to act. You can hide behind your principles, but they won't save you when the world is engulfed in darkness. I will be the beacon that guides us to the light.
A beacon built on fear is a false light, Light-kun. You may believe you're guiding us, but you're leading us into an abyss. True justice shines through empathy, not through the barrel of a gun.
Empathy? It's meaningless against the true threats lurking in the shadows. I refuse to be paralyzed by compassion while the world burns. I will deliver justice, and whether you call it tyranny or not, it will be the justice this world deserves.
And in the end, when you stand alone amongst the ashes of your so-called justice, remember this: the greatest tyranny is the one masquerading as salvation. You may think you're a god, but I see you for what you truly are, a tragic figure in a never-ending cycle of violence.